All right, we're live. Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Great to
hello, good day.
great to be here. Great to have our friends from StableWatch here in yet another Octant Epoch 8 live stream. This one a little bit special, maybe a little bit different than the others because we're gonna be playing the stablecoin game that StableWatch has prepared. So super stoked for that. And yeah, we'll probably gonna start with a quick intro um, about Octant, and then we can go on with the game. So let me start. Octant is right now going through Epoch 8. Our epochs are public goods funding epochs, funding rounds where people can allocate the ETH rewards that they accumulate by locking GLM to different Ethereum network goods in this case, and everything that makes Ethereum stronger. And now we see how stablecoins are being very key for Ethereum. So we're very happy to have StableWatch as part of the projects in the cohort. And we're currently building version 2 that helps other ecosystems do the same, basically using DeFi or staking to um, finance and fund their own ecosystems and their own growth through grants, marketing, and stuff like that. So, pretty excited about that. Part of V2 is going to be what we call the Ethereum Sustainability Fund, and Epoch 8 should emulate a little bit about how that's going to work. Um, Basically funding Ethereum on its core, while other ecosystems can fund themselves as well. So yeah, pretty excited about that. And yeah, I'm seeing that we cannot see our faces for some reason. Do you have your cameras on? I have mine on, but it doesn't show. So it's maybe a
I
StreamYard
d
issue.
yeah, I don't have mine, but I'm like usually presenting without a face, you know.
Yeah, that's all good. I think
Can I?
we're good like that. We can just because the main character today is gonna be the game, so I think
Yeah,
we can skip that maybe. But yeah, that's it from Octant side. Oh well, maybe about myself quickly. Like I'm leading community at Octant, so pretty excited to have you guys, and I'll give the stage to you.
perfect. All right, yeah. So I think, first of all, once again, good day everyone, and thanks a lot for having us here today. So we are today representing StableWatch. So what can I say? So I'm basically, you may know me by my another nickname Halka. I've been like builderman here for like 4 years in DeFi. Was lucky to cross paths with the StableWatch guys very early on, and since then we are rolling together. And to give like two quick words about StableWatch. StableWatch is basically the data intel, data analysis, and research platform. So basically we started with pretty much checking the chain. So if you want to learn more info about data, about performance, about the yield generated by various yield-bearing stablecoins, that's the way. We have a very ambitious blog posts, even some very interesting pieces by esteemed lawyers and people that are like very fluid and very nimble when it comes to navigating regulations. So if you ever saw those horrifying names and scary names about some regulations somewhere you have no idea what it means, we've got it covered for you. And pretty much I would say that the protocol itself like came to life publicly 2 months ago, and since then we've been like making waves. So we have landed some great partners like Plasma, like Euler, like Stable School, and of course Octant. And shout outs to Octant. And another kind of like thing is, we also are looking to roll out more features soon. With me there is Max. Max is our powerful and brave content manager, marketing manager, and like everything manager. So also shout outs to Max for organizing this all. I can even share a very funny story, related to Octant and to Golem, because I have been here, in this space for many, many years. So, long time ago, during the ICO phase, I even landed on some Golan tokens. And recently, once people pinged me about Octant, I was like, wait a second. I think I still have some like boomer, golem dust on my old addresses, and yeah, I had it. So now I'm like, happy Octant staker, and I really like the idea because no joke, I'm just gonna say it. I only managed to get more into Octant quite recently, and I'm very happy with with product idea. So feels like the more waves it makes, the more people get on. It's like better for the community. And I think that's all. Max, do you want to add something, or should we proceed with like the game intro?
No, we should go. We should go.
All right, all right. Yeah. So as you can see, Max is a businessman, straight to the point. Let's go. So let me then very quickly switch the tab from this one to this one. This is the QR code for you if you would like to join our game. Alternatively, there is the address that you can use. So either QR or the link. You can join
Um,
our game.
Halko,
Can
can
I
you
also?
share the link here in the chat as well?
Of course,
And then
of
I can put it
course.
in the comments too. But yeah,
Yes.
this should be
Here
pretty
we go.
fun. I'm excited. All
Yeah,
right,
here we
awesome.
go.
I will go through this
So
one.
so TLDR, I have like very funny story about this game. Pretty much, we managed to get a place at the Stable Summit workshop. So shout out to the Stable Summit team. We had to run a workshop, which is great. Wow, who doesn't like workshops? They told us 2 hours, and like, all right, we've got two weeks to prepare something that will take 2 hours. It needs to be engaging so that like people don't leave after 20 minutes. And we thought the idea, hey, some of like our team members are people that have been doing DeFi for many years, right? You talk to like various founders that founded various protocols around stablecoins. They all say, hey, on the surface, it may look splendid, it may look glorious because you've got, I don't know, 5, 10, 20, 40 million TVL, but you know that underneath, every day you battle for survival. So our idea was, hey, what if we'll basically turn those adventures, turn those things into some kind of a game where people can feel for at least a few hours how does it feel to be the DeFi builder. We ran the workshop in Cannes. People liked it a lot, like really a lot. So like very happy. Thanks to this feedback, we have shipped some nice updates, single player and everything. So today it will be like the second public showing of our game, and we also hope to host it on our website in a few weeks, because it's like people apparently people liked it. It's kind of like stupid fun, and what's more interesting to gain mindshare than engaging people right with you for even like 20 minutes. Max has been our brave tester, and he has been testing the game a lot. He said that the replay value has been nice. Also big already think like you find stuff that you like about the game, don't like, find some bugs, let us know. It will be very appreciated. So let me then go to the game panel. Let me just see if we are good. That's our current landing page. We've got even leaderboard. Once you are a good player, you may end up here. We've got the single player mode, and we've got a multiplayer mode. So on the multiplayer mode, I will first host the game, and let me create the new room. And now if you want to join this room, you need to enter the ID G53 and 00. So let me also, maybe for the sake of like fun and for like sake of presenting, I will also maybe join from another tab also as a player. So, all right, I see we already have 3 players in the lobby, so let's maybe give it a few more minutes. I will also copy the link for you in the chat so that we can share it. That's the code to join the game. So let's wait a few more minutes and we should be ready soon. Maybe question to Max. Max, do you like the replay value of the game? Because apparently yesterday you've been grinding the leaderboard.
The game is pretty hard, so the game is really hard. So I managed to only to 7 round, 7 of the 12 probably. So this is pretty hard game, and hopefully someone will end to the will go to the last round.
Yeah, I need to warn you, it's as hard as real life of a builder, which means most of the builders don't make it very fast. We really wanted for this game to be as hard as like Dark Souls, so you die very fast. The challenge is you need to survive for 12 turns. Soon you will see the lobby. I think we can still wait a few more seconds with lobby 5 players. You start as a founder, you have a beautiful budget of $100,000. Every turn is 1 month. Every turn you will need to make some decisions. If you run out of money, it's game over. Your goal is to survive 12 turns without running out of money. But at the same time, the more TVL and the more users you have, the higher your score. So, you need to think about the growth, but you also need to think about not dying very fast. So I think we can start. I'm going to press start the game. This is my view as a host. So I see we've got Nick, we've got Gabe, we've got Karen, and we've got Max. Shout out to you. We all start with $1 million of TVL and a budget of 150,000. I will also maybe present from my side. This is the player's view. Here we can see that that's our turn 1. This thing called benchmark, we wanted to basically tell the users, hey, you are always competing about TradFi, all right? So whenever we are calculating your fund's performance for you to earn extra money, it would be good for you to beat the benchmark. That means more money. Here you have to design your stablecoin on turn 0. There are a few strategies you can choose. There are some parameters of how much money you want to deploy, how much money you want to keep liquid for withdrawals, how many fees you want to charge, what performance fees you want to charge, what is your base token for your protocol, right? Because you are running a yield-bearing stablecoin protocol, so you need to use one of the big tokens, blue stablecoin, green stablecoin, black stablecoin, and one of those tokens, and then you want to generate yield on top of it. The choice is very important because based on what happens, some horrible events may happen depending on your choice. Depending on your management fee, you will be earning money, and if you take more performance fee, you will be also earning money of this. If you rank the fees way too high, you may struggle to gather the users, because you know what DeFi users love when stuff is free, right? So you need to be mindful about this. And on turn 0, you can think about some extra boosts, so you can spend your hard raised money on some things with hidden decisions. Maybe something good will happen. We never know. So as a host, I see what happens here. So once you choose one of your strategies, and once you choose one of those options, just press the button called lock in. And once we have everyone locked in, we can proceed. So I think I can give a quick presentation here because it will be educational, and we will give some time for everyone also to make some choices. We, basically speaking, rolled out a few various strategies the users can use. We want to mirror what's actually going on chain. So you can be a safe man, offering T-bills, right? Tokenized T-bills, hardly any money, people happy. You need big TVL to make any money, but hey, that's honest work. Maybe you want to invest into something super high risky, some risky real world loans. It's called wildcat credit for a reason. Shout out to a protocol with the same name. Maybe you want to follow the current trend of delta neutral. Everyone does delta neutral. Maybe you should do as well. Hey, maybe you want some stable coins earning yields that are crypto backed, right? The original DeFi protocol. Or maybe you just don't care and just farm everything, and you just charge a fee on top. That's a product for you. Maybe you want to do something exotic. We also see those where people, for example, try to extract the yield into a stable coin from some very exotic strategies. Or maybe that's like you and two of your friends parking money around protocols and farming yield. But what if you don't do it correctly? Or maybe you do the same, but with algorithm, so it works until it doesn't. Or maybe you want to get some product and tranche it into something safe, or you may tranche it into something risky, which means you most likely print a beautiful yield until you blow up. I don't know, guys. The choice is yours. I see we've got 2 out of 5 players. So let's wait for 2 more players to submit. So please do. I think it would make most sense for me as a presenter to kind of like proceed with the most neutral way, all right, because I don't want to skew the scores too much. So I just go with like default option. I will not touch anything here. We'll go with the default option. And I think I will do nothing just to be like, a default man for sake of presentation. Once we are good to go, press lock in, and we are locked in. And we have everyone. So now I'm going to advance to the next phase. And now there is an action phase. You might take some actions. So first, you can do something nice. Remember, you've got a budget. That's your budget right now. If you lose this money, it's game over. All right. And you can either do nothing, or maybe pay for audit, or maybe buy some influencer to help you. And then there are 2 random encounters, and that's basically the most fun thing about this game, because something is going to happen here. Some of those events are more serious. Most of them are unserious, because if you have been, for a few years here, you mostly want to laugh at things. You will recognize certain characters from the space. They gave their blessings to be featured here. So, for example, I've got 2 events. My first event is your protocol's identity system has been compromised. Users' privacy and KYC may be compromised. What do? We rebuild the system and pay the money, or we compensate the users, or we blame the provider. That's a very typical. Or we pause the KYC requirements. I would blame the provider, And then we've got another one. A major liquidation event has occurred. If you have liquidators, it could be profitable. If not, you may face losses. How do you want to handle this situation? Do we deploy the liquidators? Do we work to prevent those? Do we buy the assets at the discount, or do we stay neutral? I will observe, and then once I'm like happy with my choices, I'm gonna press submit. I think I will do nothing. I'm also gonna submit here. We are still waiting for 2 players to submit. That's Nick and that's Karen. But take your time. Take your time, and also, and then once you know what you want to do, we will go to the next round, the next turn, because based on your choices here, the game will do some calculations. Maybe it will work for you, maybe it won't. I don't know. We have written lots of like funny code inside, so it's kind of like mostly coded for horrible things to happen, like in real life. So, by the way, what else do we have here? All right. Maybe let us give us 1 more minute, because we are still waiting for Karen and Nick to submit the action, and for Karen to submit the encounters. Because remember, if you choose your action here, you need to press the button. All right, so it's still. All right, let's go to the next phase. And now here is your review. Here is how it went. Here you can see how much money your strategy has earned, how much TVL you've gained, how many fees you've covered, what is your income, and how much money you have paid. So what is happening here? Look, here is my TVL. Right now, TVL of, for example, my protocol is $2 million. You may think, wow, $2 million, it's great. But if you're a DeFi builder, 2 million is nothing, right? So we have made $135 in fees. That's very in line of what happens in DeFi, because most likely if you have like 1 mil TVL, maybe you'll cover your hosting costs for the month. We had to pay the people. We've lost 10K on this. We got some users. Here you can see what happened. Oh, wow. Bitcoin crashed. Users have been withdrawing funds on my side. Luckily, I have generated some yield. Here is a breakdown of what happened. Here it shows the budget. Here it shows the TVL and the users. What's not good is I've lost money running the protocol. What's nice is my TVL went up. And once I'm like happy with what I see that's my budget, that's my TVL, I'm gonna finish my review. And once everyone gets familiar and the review is finished, then I think we can go to the next one. So yep. So once you review all the data here, submit the review. And yeah, and then let's wait for everyone else to finish their estimations. So let's maybe once again, one last person. All right. And there is a next phase. Hey, leaderboard phase. Right now, Nicknode is on the lead, but it's very close. And Karen, looks like Karen has spent some money, didn't gather TVL. It really resembles your usual builder's life. So let's go to the next turn. Next phase. New encounters. What are we going to do? I will do nothing. And then random encounters. Oh, okay, I got some rare events here. Someone posted your smart contract code on Stack Overflow asking, why is this so bad? And it's getting absolutely destroyed. The top answer has 500 and more upvotes and called it a masterclass in what not to do. How do you handle the situation? Learn from the criticism and improve. Or defend my code publicly. Hire a senior code reviewer, or just ignore the haters because it works. If it works, it works. And then Inverse Bra. We got a tag from Inverse Bra. Thank you, Inverse Bra. What do we do? Well, there is one correct answer. We go full teaching. Thank you, Inverse Bra. So we're gonna submit the encounters, and let's for everyone else, so Nick and Gabe, once you are ready, let us know, and we're gonna see, what's going to happen. All right. Also, if you are listening to this, if you will be playing this game or seeing this on stream, if you will see some kind of like event encounter that you have seen before or resembles something you saw, post a screenshot, tag us, let's have some, laughs. Let's advance to the next phase. What happened this time? Oh, nothing really happened, because Bitcoin, oh yeah, it happens. DeFi hack caused market panic. You know what happened? Someone got hacked. We are losing users. We are losing TVL. Retail as old as the world. When it comes to our choices, you can see what happened based on our choices. I got slightly lucky. I got some extra TVL, but I lost some users. As always, I completely lost money on my expenses. I got some small amount of TVL. I got some users. And this month, we've managed to earn $265. That's really in line with what actual protocols earn. So, hey, we are still burning money. We need to grow. So I'm going to finish my review. In the meantime, we can also, go to the next phase. So, look, we've got people topping Nicknode and Max, topping the TVL ranks, and your budget is still over 110K. Gabe is slightly below. So let's go to the next phase. What's going on in here? Now, maybe this time I'm gonna pay for some bug bounty. And what happens? Our custodian has been unresponsive. You can't access your money. Do we wait and hope? Do we disclose the issue? Do we switch it and pay money, or do we send the lawyer? What do we do? I don't know. Wait and hope, right? Or do we disclose? I don't know. Let's wait and hope in the true DeFi manner. And even worse, our Oracle is malfunctioning. Let's use manual price. You know, nothing bad happens when you use manual prices. Shout outs to all those protocols that hard-coded the price of their assets they were using to $1, and then something horrible happened, you know, like money situation like this, where lots of money has been lost on hard coding the assets. Beautiful times. Yeah, so once again, that's it. And once again, right, if you have some screenshot, some interesting things you would like to share, you know, give us a shout, and we'll be more than happy to do this. And also, Gabe, if you are listening to us, we need your action submission, because we are still waiting for your action.
I'm being attacked by bots. Hi, Cody. I must say this is so much fun. I'm enjoying this so much.
I'm very happy.
But
If
I
you
don't like the bots.
if you manage to see some crypto Twitter celeb, also let us know, because there is, for example, I want to already give shout outs for Carnation because Carnation literally helped write a certain event, you know, and and it's in the Carnation style. All right, let's wait for Gabe for like maybe 15 more seconds, and if not, we'll just proceed to another stage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 5 more seconds, and we go to the next second. So Gabe, if you
yeah, for Gabe, you in this phase you need to click on 2. I was also a little
yes,
bit
yes, you
kind
need
of
to remember
forgot
to
about
click,
1. So
yeah,
make sure you clicked on both.
click on TVL completion. Yes, remember to do this. But I think if we just proceed, we will basically assume that Gabe has been like doing nothing. So let's just, you know, go to the next phase then.
Sounds good.
Yes. So something horrible. Oh my god! Another DeFi hack. We are losing users again, and we are losing TVL again. You know, it's horrible. On my side, you can see that I have spent more money this turn. My TVL went up. I have earned $363. So yeah, look, I'm spending 10K every month to earn $300. It's like insane economics, you know? My TVL is 3 million. Everything is horrible. I'm getting some TVL, I'm getting some users, I'm getting something. It's not looking good. What do I do now? Even if we look at the players, you can see that yeah, Max is on the lead. Nick, you are second with TPL, but you guys are burning money. Gabe is third, and I'm fourth, and Karen is on the fifth place. So once you are good with your review, Karen and Max, we are waiting for you to finalize your review. Once you are good, we can proceed. Also, if you want to play on your own pace without waiting for other players, you can also play it in a single player. We've got the single player mode as well, so you can absolutely do this. So yeah, next phase. Hey, so shout outs to Max and to Nick for having a nice TVL. And then Gabe is also doing very nice. Karen is a bit struggling with TVL and with budget. Most likely it must have been a chain of some horrible events. Many such cases in real life as well. Let's go to the next phase. What do we have? I'm left with $114,000. Maybe I should boost some yields. You know, we're gonna throw some worthless governance token. hoping that this will attract TVL. Let's do it. All right, so Ultra has posted a thread how my protocol enables degenerately high leverage and is going to get people wrecked. The thread includes screenshots of users with 50x looped positions. It's real, you know, people do this on stables. What do we do this? Not financial advice, of course, you know, I'm gonna say NFA. And once again, we have been breached on our identity system. I think we've had like amazing security because we got like 2 breaches in 2 months. I don't know, what do we do? Let's blame the provider again, you know. I'm gonna submit my events and we are waiting for Unique to see what's going on. I'm not sure how many different events we have written, but I think we've got like 150 or maybe 200 various events. So we basically made them to make them as many as possible so that they do not repeat too many times. And sometimes if you choose certain strategy, you may only see certain events if you run certain strategy. All right, next phase. All right, we've got our Easter egg event. That was one of our first event we put in the game. It's called Crime Legalized Globally. This is basically the famous Twitter meme where when certain officials are getting elected and people say crime is now legal, we wanted to give a shout outs. What happens if this is legal? You know, we get users, we got TVL. I hope no one gets offended by this, you know, inside joke. What else is going on? You know, actually being funny brings more TVL. Okay, but some people got upset and they actually have withdrawn. By being degen, we got some TVL. Once again, our TVL right now is 7 million, which is great. I've got some users, which is great. I paid again 18K, which is incredible. And I have earned $750. I have spent 18,000 to make 750. It's like brilliant economics, you know? And you may be thinking, hey, it makes no sense. No, it's how lots of DeFi protocols work, you know? It's really struggle to survive and it's really struggle to, you know, get your TVL extremely high, extremely high. All right, so we are waiting for Karen to finish reviewing. And how are we looking? How are we looking? So, yep, let's go to the next phase. So Max is on the lead when it comes to TVL with Gabe. Max and Gabe, very similar TVL, a very similar budget. Nick, you are slightly behind them, but your financials look much better. You should have enough money to survive 7 turns. We've got 8 turns left, by the way. Karen also, I'm just playing it safe because I need to be presenting something to you guys. Let's go to the next one. Let's spend some money on marketing. And now I've got amazing event. A critical bug just went live and users are losing money. Your team is in full panic mode. The bug was caused by a quick fix that bypassed all testing procedures. As like this event, there have been many other there have been many other things that happen in real life, and there actually has been a DeFi hack of a certain DeFi protocol that literally went to zero this way because they literally made a quick fix in the Solidity code, and this quick fix introduced a bug that drained the entire protocol. So obviously, what do? We can roll back, we can deploy hotfix, we can blame the testers or compensate the users. I'm gonna roll back. And here, Kobe just published a Substack titled Why Your Protocol Might Actually Work, but also mentions some trends. So, you know, the mob is having mixed reactions. What do? Oh yeah, we post we post Voyak, of course. We do this. Beautiful. So yeah, I think we've got everyone. Let's go to the next phase. What's going on? Quantum computing breaks encryption. So once again, something horrible happens. because there is, another month, another traumatizing event. It's going horrible, but it's okay. We are getting new users. Oh, I got some TVL, but I lost more TVL. Okay. And I lost more users. Okay, you know what? It's going horrible. But luckily, I managed to attract some TVL with some yield farming. Hey, that's good, and marketing campaign as well. So, right. So my TVL is 7 million. What? Really? It's horrible. So my TVL is 7 million. I've lost $14,000 again because we've made 15K. Our income was $1,000. And yeah, that's it. Also, we already see that our first protocol went bankrupt. So shout outs to Karen for being, a powerful player. You managed through 5 rounds. That's a very nice score. You can, add yourself to the leaderboard. And let me finish my review. And yes, let's wait for everyone else. So Nick and Max are on the lead. Then we've got Gabe, and then there is me. Remember, guys, Gabe, you've got money left to survive 2 turns. Nick and Max, you've got enough money left to survive 4 turns. And, the last person, I think, to stay alive should win. I don't think anyone will make it through 12 turns. So let's go to the next phase. New encounters. I don't know. I will maybe do some, maybe nothing. How much money do I have? 80,000. I'm just gonna pray. Oh, wow, look. Reg News just published your protocol files. What they don't want you to know. It's mostly positive, but ask some questions about your token distribution. I'm gonna retweet that we've made it to rect. I mean, I think you don't want to make it to rect. But anyway. All right, big liquidation event. What do we do? We're gonna stay neutral. We're gonna observe. So let's wait. Let's wait for Nick. It's kind of shame that they got the same event twice today on the stream. I think that's how the things work. As you make 200 events to make sure they don't repeat. You test the game. You always get interesting events, and you present it, and you've got duplicated events because of how randomness works. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, Nick. We need you to submit the action. Let's go to the next phase.
There you go.
Yeah. And again, a horrible week. We got again quantum computing. You may be wondering about the global events. Are there any good global events? There are some good global events, but we mostly made bad global events because, surviving here for a few years usually means you wake up and something horrible happens. So we wanted to recreate this feel where something horrible happens. So what happened? Ooh, wow, we got some TVL, we got some users, we got some profits. We got some TVL and so we got one user that added $50,000 into our protocol. Then a competitor launched something similar. We lost $250,000. Being in rect actually gave us users, and we made some, some extra TVL, extra users. So we have again some extra TVL, which is quite funny because look, here we've got a global event that slashed our TVL by 1/3. So everything we gained, we lost through a global event, and we are making it again. It really resembles, the real life where how TVL looks in real life. It goes up and down and up and down and up and down. So yeah, everything we've made, we lost through a global event. But hey, we've made some money this turn again. It's going horrible.
That's a wild event.
Yeah, let's go to the next phase. All right, Nick, you are doing very well, actually. You are making money. You are making money. Then we've got Max. Yes, good job. All right. So now, what do we do? What do we do? Let's pay some influencer because we really need this TVL. I cannot take it anymore. Major institutions are demanding millions in your stablecoins. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's do this. I want institutional money. Yes. And Yes, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Look, we are like 7 million TVL and they want us. That's a win. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Also, there is a rare event that some of you may see with Adam Cochran making a 54 pages thread about your protocol. I think someone submitted the screenshot on Twitter, and people said that 54 is too soft on him. It should have been 150 threads. All right, come on, Bitcoin crashes. Hey, new day. New day, new something horrible. We again had a security breach and we lost money. But we had a partner and we had a competition, and competition is stealing our TVL. But we got some more TVL. It's horrible. It's going horrible. But right now we are sitting at 12 million TVL. It's still nothing. We are going to zero. We are going to get, we are going broke. We've got some TVL, we've got some users. It's going horrible. We've spent almost $18,000 to earn $1,000. What the hell is this economy? So let me finish my review. If we look at the rant, yeah, Nick is the only person here making some money. Max is trying to survive. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. We've got Gabe. Gabe is also trying to survive. I think next turn is over for Gabe unless miracle happens. All right. What do we have here? Do I have any money? I've got $40,000. $14,000. All right. Let's see. Once again, okay. You received a letter from regulators asking about your compliance. This could be routine or the start of enforcement. Do we ignore the letter? No. Respond. I wish I could hire lawyers. I've got no money to hire lawyers, that's horrible. And this is true, it's like very, very true about working in DeFi. You raise $150,000, then you spend 60K on audits, 30K on lawyers, 10K on something, and then you end up with 50K to pay for the entire team for a year. Yeah, that's how it works usually. So let me submit my choices. Let's go to the next phase. Oh, wow, look, a good event. Security Exchange Commission approved stablecoin framework. Users and TVL is going up. Let's go. So Max got eliminated. Gabe got eliminated. Nick, you are the last man alive. Congratulations to you. So yes, Nick, with your wit and your good decision and your planning, you managed to actually win. Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Oof.
Congrats. How did you like it? It was kind of like our, fun idea for the workshop. We wanted to make it very, very hard and depressing, and people like it. So
Man, this is so fun. So much fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Like, I'm for real. Like, I would play this with other people. I think this is super cool. Actually, I might use it for some dragons then. That's our Tuesday community activity with Octant. So yeah, really fun. And of course, this is kind of like, I think, like any other protocol, a game of survival, like rather than trying to make it quickly. Maybe a good lesson for
exactly.
the entire crypto space. Like if you try to make it quickly, you fail. If you survive long enough, then you make it.
Probably you make it. Yes. So I'm very happy that you liked it. That was our goal. If whenever we would send this to the builders, the response you would get would be like, man, it hits way close home. They liked it, and they didn't like it because it really resembles the real life. So yeah, so I think thank you for playing together. Thank you for playing this round together. What can I say? It's been it's been very, very fun. So we are absolutely very happy, to help you host some sessions. We happy you like it. We also, want to host it on our page soon. The master plan is we will make a funny game, and then we will trap you to learn more about stablecoins, so that you can like actually read our research and our data and our things. But even if you don't, if you come here and you chill with us and you write about us, we are also very, very, very happy. So yeah, so that's it. So thanks again, to all the players, and yeah, I hope we had lots of fun. Max, do you want to add something? You really have been like very, navigating the game very well today, man.
Probably nothing for me.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Okay, so now let me, so I think one thing we should do, yes. So we've got guys on the leaderboard. We've got guys here. We will have the global leaderboard. So whenever you play, you will appear here. Top 25 players, and yeah, and boys, and that's it, gentlemen. What else should we cover for now? Because I think we are like open for chatting about anything, even we may still have a few minutes. Whatever
Amazing.
you say.
Yeah, no, this is so much fun. And I think there's potential to make this kind of competitive. It could go viral on CT if you bring a few uh, cool people to play on a sort of competitive mode. Even you can make it like literally 7 or 12 days. Just let people play for one entire day, and it's quite quick, and then I don't know. This was so much
Exactly.
fun, man. I just want to see this more often.
Thank you. No, we were just joking, that our next step would be get some like Japanese style graphics and some gacha mechanics, and then we can retire. No,
Right.
no pun towards the currently popular game intended, but you know what we mean. Yeah, so that's
Yeah, no, that's so cool. But do you want to show us a little bit of what you can do in StableWatch
yeah,
with the
fine.
analytics and all that?
Absolutely, you see, because that's the bite. We want for people to come here for fun, and we want you to stay for longer because actually, like a very, very serious man covering serious problems. So if you go to stablewatch.io, that's what you will see. You will see we've got a blog, and we've got analytics, and we've got products. So, thing number one, beautiful landing page. If you go to media, we've got our blog and our news channel. Our news channel is on Telegram. We really, really recommend you join our Telegram StableWatch. We've got 627 subscribers. You can be subscriber number 628 or 29 or 630. So go for it. We've got a blog that's actually very, very, very very well informed blog that we have kicked off recently. So since June, we are publishing things. If you want to learn more about the Genius Act, we've got it covered. If you want to understand what's the difference between payment and yield tables, we've got it for you. If you want to learn more, what are those yield stablecoins? Absolutely. Do you want to learn even more about the law? Go for it. Do you want to read me posting horrible stuff about the risk-free rate in DeFi and that was like no free lunch? You are more than welcome to read it. And we already have more interesting pieces of articles of research in the pipeline, so stay tuned. And if you are actually interested in numbers, hey, we've got the analytics. In our analytics section, we are checking the chain. So we are checking how much yield has been paid out by every protocol we are monitoring every day. So we can see what are the trends, what is the payout, who has been the biggest performer all time, or in the last week, or in the last month, or in the last quarter. For some reason, we always see the same big three. That's quite interesting. We can even see the historical supply of like how much the sector is growing and who is competing. We can even see the historical APYs and APRs on those strategies. So we can see some crazy times where, for example, Ethina has been printing 40%. And now we see that looks like market has normalized and everyone seems to finally be performing in some form of equilibrium. Um, we can even compare, payment stables versus yield-bearing stables to see what's the difference. And then for every protocol, for almost every protocol we have, you can read about the protocol, about the TVL, the performed APY, the performed yield paid out, the all time, and the link to the website. So this way, even if you are shopping for some yield, you can come here and you can see who's the best performer percentage-wise, who's the best performer numbers wise. And absolutely, you are more than welcome to check it. And if you are, by any chance, some esteemed professional businessman, you are running a protocol, you like this data, and you would like to use some form of like API, we also have the API. You can read more about the API on our website. We've got the key. If you would like to, get the key, DM us on Telegram, and we are very happy to talk business. So yeah, so I think that's the overview for us. And basically, any kind of like question, anything you would like to chat about, DM us. We are also doing research advisory, risk management advisory. So hey, maybe you want to build your stablecoin protocol like we did today during the game. We may know something about this. So if you need advisors, people to do some calculations, mathematics for you, we are very, very happy, to work with you, or at least maybe just tell you what not to do, or maybe give you some ropes. So anything, stablecoin related, we are very, very happy to help you, very happy to talk. So I think that's the presentation. So yeah, so basically one-stop shop for stables. We've got research, we've got law, we've got data, we've got API, and we've got, the hidden land of advisory and problem solving. So yeah, that's all from myself, from our side. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Halko. Thank you, Max, for coming by. This is great. Like I see a lot of potential in this platform. I mean, especially now that the media, even traditional media, is talking about stable coins and all that. Like people are gonna be very curious to see this. And yeah, super cool that you don't get to see something like this in the traditional world because it's a lot more obfuscated. So lovely to see so much data and so much information. That's incredibly useful. So thank you so much for being here, for building this. Thanks to everyone who watched us. StableWatch is part of our Epoch 8 projects. So if you like what you're seeing and if you would like to support them, please go to octant.app. If you have GLM locked, then you can vote for them. Allocate your ETH rewards to them to be matched. And if you haven't locked your GLM yet, you can purchase them on any decentralized exchange and lock them in the Octant app platform so that you can start gathering ETH rewards and then allocating them to either yourself or these projects to be matched. So I invite everyone who hasn't done that yet to do it. And for those who have done it, vote for the projects you would like to support. And yeah, just thank you so much, guys, again for coming by, and good luck in the allocation window.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, please vote for us. Because we are kind of like semi-public good company. So any kind of like donation is appreciated. So then hopefully we can ship more, public research, or we can add more events to the game. Anything goes. Yeah. So thank you for having us here. Was great to have here. So thanks again, once again.
Cool, awesome. Thank you so much, and see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.